Oh, hi. Welcome to Crafts with Steven. Today I've got this, some construction paper and some scissors and some shitty writing. I've got a suitcase and I've got a can of spray paint. Oh, we also got Rancid on in the background, of course we do. So, just gonna cut this up and talk to you about the album a little bit. First song, Prairie Harmony. I wrote that song, I want to say about 3 years ago. I was living in a shitty apartment with my girlfriend. I was hungover all the time. And I remember one morning especially, I was especially hungover and picked up my guitar because that was my best therapy. Still is my best therapy. Yeah, and it just kind of came to me. It's just a nice little instrumental. Sometimes I play it longer, sometimes I don't. Next song, Reality. It's a newer one. Once again, I started writing that one about 3 years ago or so. I had a little bit of it. Had the chord progression. It was a late night, it was about 1 a.m. and I recorded it on my phone just so I'd remember it, kind of a deal. And yeah. Now I'm gonna go flip the record. So yeah, Reality. It's about depression. My depression, to be specific. Don't do what I do with craft, kids. It's not safe. Yeah, it's just about my depression and my anxiety, and it sounds like it's about a woman. Of course it isn't. All my songs sound like they're about a woman, but they're not. It's just about my depression and anxiety. What if it's time to pack this up and say goodbye? What if I'm right? Pretty real. The next song, Paper. That's one of my oldest songs I've ever written. I wrote that. It was one of my first, actually. I got this old notebook from my mother for Christmas about 8 years ago or something like that, and that's when I started writing. And I think that was the second page in that book, so pretty old. That's pretty self-explanatory what it's about, I would say. Once again, open to interpretational, like I always say. You make the decision. What do you think the songs are about? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I've always thought I'm a pretty nice guy, but I'm pretty introverted, as you all might know already. It's just about, like being nice and taken advantage of, because I've taken advantage of a lot in my life. Being an introverted person, naturally, not being able to express my emotions and feelings appropriately. Should I just objectify, maybe tell myself that I'm a different kind of breed, one who just can't seem to speak? I think it's pretty special to get my girlfriend on that song as well, too. She has some nice harmonies, and I feel like, I don't want to speak for her, but I think she can relate as well, too, to some degree. Gotta love the scratches and the clicks on a vinyl record, eh? Paper, Traffic Lullabies. Oh, I wrote that one when I was working at my old delivery job. Yeah. Um, Feeling depressed all the time. I mean, I've always struggled with depression and anxiety, but that job definitely did not help that situation whatsoever. Fuck. When I cut out a O, do I want to cut this part? Probably. I think so. Yeah, no, just like didn't make very good money. Was working my ass off all the time. Just like mentally and physically exhausted by the end of the day, every single day, no matter what. Getting stuck in the snow, and I just like relate traffic and driving to mental health in that song. That's why, if you don't understand the meaning of the lyrics, it might sound a little corny. Like there's a lyric in there, it's like my favorite color is red, that's why I feel so dead. Like, I mean, that doesn't, like, nobody, it sounds like it's just like a childish thing, right? But essentially, like, what I'm going for there is like red lights, stopping, always stopping, never moving forward, just waiting for something to happen. That's how I felt. And kind of like being at a stoplight, right? So there's a lot of lyrics like that in that song. If you next time you listen to it, try and pick up on those if you'd like. If you don't want to, whatever. Oh, hi, Ollie. That's my cat, Ollie. I love Rancid. Oh, hi. Gone Like the Wind is the next one on that album. That's a new one, brand new. Wow, like within the last 6 months. Actually, the way this whole record started, I sent Joel Rose a song. It was He's Alright. I was like, oh, I think this is kind of cool. And he really liked it. He really did lots to inspire me to get into the studio and record it. So we just went and recorded that song, and while it's during that time, he's like, oh, you got any other songs? I was like, I guess. We made an EP. That was our original plan, just to make an EP. So I wrote another quick song. Not to make it to the EP, but just because I'm constantly writing and I'm constantly being inspired by my life. And Gone Like the Wind was one of them. I wrote that song. It was a quick write, actually, like 15 minutes. An hour max, something around there. I don't remember, but that song was about drug addiction and alcohol addiction, because I struggled with that for a long time, as a lot of you guys know. Yeah, lyrics like, is it too late to start over again? My days are gone like the wind. Yeah, it's like never getting those days back, bud. Good job. Yeah. He's Alright. It's about my father. Pretty straightforward, I'd say, that one. He's a bit of an asshole, but he's also an incredible dude who's inspired me and taught me everything I know, so that's what that song's about. Fucking crafts, man. I have no patience. I just want things to get done all the time. Right then and there, when I want it done. Oh, my dog's barking to go outside. Hang tight, bud. Oh no, he's good. barking to be heard. I know how you feel, buddy. Always on the Run is the next one. That's kind of an interesting one. That one I wrote a long ass time ago too, 6 years ago I think. And when I first originally wrote it, I fucking hated it. I thought it was shitty. Maybe it still is shitty, I don't know. But I originally like ripped it up and threw it away, and you know, well, fuck you guys, come in. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. I just like, fuck this song, scratched it up, ripped it up, threw it away. Was done with it. But as I went to go play my guitar as the years went on, I found myself singing that fucking song a bunch of times still, so I decided to revisit it and change a few lyrics up and fix up the chord progression to make it a little bit more what it is now. Oh yeah, made it on the album last second too. We jammed it in a rehearsal one night and decided to record it, so that's what I mean. It started off as a one song. We were going to release a single, then we decided an EP. Then last minute, like literally last minute, like a month or two before the release of the album, we decided to do a full length and recorded a few more songs, and holy shit, here we are. So yeah, Always on the Run. It's like, obviously, that one's pretty straightforward. It's a catchy, simple song. That's why I decided to release it as a single, because I hoped people would like it, but I really liked it, believe it or not. Speaking it lots, but I do like it. Crystal. It's a tough one. I mentioned earlier how I've dealt with drug and alcohol addiction. Well, it must be something in our bloodline. My family's also always dealt with addiction. It's just in our genetics, I think. You know, alcohol doesn't mix well with the Williams family, so I've had people in my life who have struggled with it lots. And Crystal's obviously not about a woman. I don't think I really need to explain it too much. I don't really feel like explaining it too much. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. It's not about a woman. Last song is Wasted Away, and that's my brother Justin Ballantyne. Me and him recorded that on my shitty old iPhone 4S back in a church he was staying at 5-6 years ago. He was singing, I just played the back and acoustic and taught him a quick scale to use to improvise along, and that was the outcome of the record. So yeah. Hey buddy. So yeah, that's the record. Almost done this thing too. I'm gonna put it on the suitcase and spray paint a little logo. Might look like shit, but hey, that's kind of the story of my musical career. It might be shitty, but who knows? Oh well, we'll see, I guess. See you guys.